Hello everybody. So today I'm going to be doing something a little different than usual, the normal NASCAR stuff. We'll be doing a diecast review on some IndyCar 164 scale diecasts. This one is going to be on 2019 and a few 2018 cars that I have. But before we get to that, be sure to head on over to Circle B Diecast or Plan B Sales for all your NASCAR merchandise as well as IndyCar. They do have a lot of IndyCar diecasts. Not very many of the older ones that I will be viewing here today, but they have a lot of the new 2021 IndyCar diecast there for pre-order in both 118 scale and 164 scale. Be sure to use promo code CoreyK88 for free shipping on orders of $20 or more. So yeah, be sure to check them out there. They have a lot of other racing memorabilia as well. Lots of shirts, hats, as well as diecasts of much different various scales for NASCAR and IndyCar, and they even have some NHRA, I believe, as well. So head on over to their websites and check them out. Now we'll move on to the diecast review. So we have a bunch of IndyCar diecasts here to review. First off, though, before I get to the 2019 cars, I want to highlight two of the 2018 cars that I have in my collection. So the first one I'll show here is the number 22 Simon Pagenaud car. This is his DXC Technologies. If we can get that to kind of focus in. Let me see if I can zoom in here a little bit. And it really does not want to focus. So we'll just have to zoom it out. So you can see here, it's a very black and white car with a little bit of silver on here. So, very cool, interesting looking one. Notice you've got the Sunoco logos. I think that was the last year with Sunoco. Now they go with Speedway. Obviously this is on the oval configuration here, but they only race for a few races every year. Granted, most of the races are road and street course, but obviously the Indy 500 is an oval, so I think that's why Greenlight decided to go with the oval configuration. Where if you look at the road course configuration, you've got a much bigger back wing area and a little bit bigger here on the front wing. As you can see, kind of the same basic design that Penske goes with. One color here in the middle and then another color on the side, but pretty cool looking diecast overall. And you've got Team Penske on the back there. Another one I want to highlight here is Danica Patrick's number 13 GoDaddy car from 2018, part of her Danica double there that she did the Daytona 500 and the Indy 500. So again, a very green looking race car. I believe it's got a little bit of pink trim along there, along the black on the bottom. But yeah, very cool looking. You can kind of get a feel for the packaging as well. So you can kind of tell what year a car is just based on the packaging if you look close enough. So that's that. Now we'll move on to some of the 2019 IndyCar diecast that I have. So first up is Josef Newgarden's number 2 Hitachi Chevrolet. And again, very similar to the Pagenaud one with the black on the sides, kind of the white down the middle. Obviously this is red, it's kind of the accent color here. He's had this paint scheme for a few years now, since 2019 I think. I don't know, it was 2018 I think the first year he ran with these colors. Maybe it was a year before, I can't remember exactly now. But Very nice looking die cast. Really nice though, metal and then the rubber wheels, tires there, very nice, and then just the plastic on the bottom. Very nice overall though, because I've started getting into some IndyCar diecast collection. So all I have here is just these 2018, 2019s, and then some 2020s that I will review in another video, and then hopefully I'll be getting some more with the 2021s coming out soon. Very nice overall. I've just got Hitachi and Verizon. I really don't like how my camera doesn't want to focus quite right. Now it's in focus just a little farther away. But again, I got Team Penske on the back. Very nice overall. Next is Hélio Castroneves, the number 3 Pennzoil Chevrolet. This one I believe they call the Yellow Submarine. You kind of see why. Very bright yellow with a little bit of accent of red and black lines in there. But very bold, bright looking race car there out on the racetrack. Definitely recognizable to see. Hélio's been with Pennzoil for a while. I know he's going to be racing in the 06 this year, the Indy 500, but very cool to see. And you can see it's got the red there on the Firestones, showing that it was in the Indy 500 that this car was raced. Yes, very nice overall here. Next we'll move on to James Hinchcliffe and the number 5 Arrow Chevrolet. So you can see here, it's very nice looking die cast. You got black with the gold here going down the middle. The arrow there, a little bit gold on the bottom. Very nice looking overall. So you can see you've got gear wrench there. Always like it when you can see some of the NASCAR sponsors crossing over and sponsoring in both series, IndyCar and NASCAR. But very nice with the gold there. The gold trim just looks really nice on the black number 5 car here. Very nice overall. Next you've got probably one of the best IndyCar drivers ever, Scott Dixon, the number 9 PNC Bank Honda. This one's a very nice looking race car with the blue and orange with a little bit of white thrown in there. So you can see PNC Bank on the sides there. Very nice looking overall. He has done quite well in IndyCar. I think he's up to 6 championships now with his last one from 2020. So very nice. He's been sticking with this paint scheme here for a few years now. Pretty similar. I know he's ran some special ones the first few races here in 2021. But very similar paint scheme there with PNC Bank. Next we have Will Power in the number 12 Verizon Chevrolet. This one's very nice shiny silver race car here. As you can see, just a little bit of that red and then the black kind of trim around on the race car. But it's a very bright silver that they ran for a few years here. Now they've got the black 5G car for Will Power. This looks very nice. I believe this is paint scheme or very similar paint scheme that he won the Indy 500 in 2018, I believe. Very nice overall. You see the number 12 there, Verizon. Very nice looking die cast. And we've got number 14 ABC Supply Company for Tony Kanaan. This is a Honda as well, I believe. Nope, it's actually a Chevrolet. My bad. There's the Chevy logo. But yes, very nice looking race car. Got the red, white, and blue of ABC Supply Company. Makes it a very nice looking diecast stands out. I know AJ Foyt Racing has been with ABC for a while. No longer, I don't think, currently have them sponsoring, but very recognizable race car for a while there. The number 14. Very cool looking race car there for Tony Kanaan, as he is now driving part-time in the number 48 for Chip Ganassi. And next we have your 2019 Indy 500 winner, Simon Pagenaud, and the number 22 Menard Chevrolet. Again, very nice, very bright. I think they call it a day-glow yellow, or it's like a neon yellow looking race car. Very bold looking. As Menards likes to have their race cars. You can see a little bit of the red and black trim there, kind of. It looks very nice overall. Very good looking race car. And next we have the number 27 Napa Honda for Alexander Rossi. Rossi's been with Napa for quite a few years now. Won the Indy 500, I think in 2016 or 2017, a few years ago there. In the number 98 car, as they switched numbers. This is a very nice looking diecast here, with the blue and the yellow there for Napa. Looks just very nice overall, and obviously you got the same kind of design between the different Andretti cars. If we'll take a look, one thing that I've noticed, if you got this little silver here on the front, that is recognizable for the Andretti Autosport cars. But very nice looking diecast there. Next we have Ryan Hunter-Reay in the number 28 DHL Honda. This one again is in a Andretti car, so you can see the same kind of a layout as the Alexander Rossi car, just with different colors. You've got the red and yellow for DHL here. Again, very nice looking diecast. Very cool overall. And next we've got Takuma Sato, the number 30 Myjack, I don't know how to say that exactly. Panasonic Honda here. This is for Rahal Letterman Langham Racing, I believe is the name of the race team. A little more of a bold and more interesting design than some of the other Indy cars here. You got a lot more going on with the different blues here, the white and the blacks all mixed in, so definitely very exciting looking race car here. And Takuma Sato ended up winning the 500 here last year in 2020, so he'll be looking to defend his title this year, but this is his 2019 car. As you can see, very nice looking though. Next we have the number 59 Gallagher Chevrolet for Max Chilton. This is very nice here with the different blues here. You've got light blue for the main car, kind of a darker navy blue, and then some white mixed in. Very cool looking overall. A little different here to see Gallagher on the bottom part. The race car, you don't usually see sponsorship down there. A little different. I know it's been going on for a few years now that Max Chilton's only done the road and street courses, and then Connor Daly's been running this car on the ovals for the team, and they just announced that he will be doing that again this year, it looks like. So I think the only thing was that Chilton will do, I believe, the Indy 500, I think, because I know Daly ran for Ed Carpenter in the number 47 last year, so I'm thinking it's going to be pretty much the same deal again this year. But this is obviously the 2019 race car. Very cool, something a little different. You got the red here on top, That's a little different, doesn't quite fit the same colors as a paint scheme, so it does really stick out. Otherwise, very nice looking car here. Next we've got a car that didn't even make the race. This was supposed to be in the Indy 500, but got out-qualified there on bump day. This is Fernando Alonso's number 66 Dell Technologies Chevrolet for McLaren there. So Fernando tried to make the Indy 500 in 2019, but didn't. As you can see, this is accurate to how it would have been with the red tires. It does have the new NTT IndyCar logo. I think it was the first time they had NTT with them in 2019. It's the title sponsor. As you can see, the side there is blank because the one sponsor that they cannot put on diecast. But otherwise, this is a very nice looking car with the recognizable orangish yellow of McLaren and then the blue to kind of accent it all. Kind of similar to their F1 cars from that year. So yes, very nice looking diecast again. Fortunate that it did not make the race, but they just were not fast enough in qualifying. And then the last one here, that's at least out of the box, is Marco Andretti's number 98 US Concrete Honda. Obviously, he drives for his grandfather's team, Andretti Autosport, and then his dad is also involved in the team as well. So, definitely family involved in the sport as well, just like NASCAR. So, you can see the silver on the front there to help you recognize it as Andretti. Same design. Some of the other Andretti cars, you've got white for the main car, some gray, and then red here as an accent color, pretty much to outline it. But very nice looking car and diecast overall. And the last one we'll take a look at here is Simon Pagenaud's number 22 in the 500 win from 2019. And this is the raced version. So you can see there's a lot of markings on the tires. You can see some of the dirt on the front. Very cool that they made a race version. I don't think you really see that very much in IndyCar at all, especially on a 1/64 scale. So that is very cool to have. You can see it's even got some special packaging. They made two different versions. They did make a clean version for the Indy 500 win, and then this race version. I believe this you could only get at the IMS store, either at the racetrack or online. But very cool. And I know some of the pictures were even different on the packaging for this race version versus the clean version. As you can tell, it's got a trading card telling a little bit about that win, but it's very cool there. Just one other thing I'll show you is here's the packaging from 2019. This is obviously the Alonso car. Very recognizable. Obviously you got the trading card there. You can see kind of the back of that as well. And so that is everything. So hope you enjoyed this diecast review. I'll probably put down below all the cars featured in here, as well as all the other cars that were made from 2019 that were produced.